Breakfast Television's Pollen Report is brought to you by Reactin. Learn more about typical spring and indoor allergy symptoms at reactin.ca.
Good morning. Here's a look at your pollen report on this Tuesday, where we have a low count for pine, fir, and spruce, a low count for miscellaneous weeds, and a low count this morning for true grasses. When we add those all together, we have a total pollen level this morning of low. And we'd like to thank Reactin for helping us breathe easier on what we call day number 6. Day number 6 of consecutive days of 30-plus weather. Let's take a look what we have in terms of some of the temperatures right now. We have temperatures of 23 degrees right now up at Pearson, 21 into Hamilton, 21 Niagara Falls, 23 Windsor, 18 over through Ottawa. With the humidex right now, we have a humidex of 28, and that sun is quickly getting higher in the sky and quickly increasing that temperature. Another dry day in store for us, so water the lawns, gardens, and especially those containers. As we can take a look over the next 3, we're going to stay in the 30s. A high today 33, humidex 39. Tomorrow a high 32, just a 30% chance in the afternoon of some isolated pop-up thunderstorms. And then on Thursday, a high 34, humidex of 42, mainly sunny skies. So we have some light winds and some hot days ahead of us. Let's take a look what we have on those Tuesday roads this morning with you, Steph. Good morning.
Thanks, Frankie. Yeah, we're looking at Young Dundas Square right now, and things are looking good in the square. Not too busy, not too busy at all. So right now, we'll take a look at your major routes. A little bit on the busy side, but not bad. We had a couple of problems that have already cleared for your morning. So taking a look over at the eastbound 401, the delays definitely have not cleared off. So it's busy approaching Mississauga Road to about Mavis, and then you'll find delays east of the 427 to about Weston, both in the Express and Collectors. And then we head over to the 404 DVP combo. So taking a look right now, you'll find things through the Express actually moving quite slowly right now, and then you head over onto the Don Valley Parkway and it's busy, but not bad after that. Things do pick up on the southbound DVP heading in towards downtown. And taking a look over at the eastbound Gardner, things have definitely cleared off here heading into downtown, but you will still find delays east of Parklawn to about South Kingsway, and then it's busy from Jameson to about Dufferin. Taking a look over at the westbound 401, looks like things have cleared off, so it's to the top of your screen there. It is still busy though, approaching Nielsen to Kennedy, alternately Express and Collectors, and we had a problem west of Dixon in the right lane. That problem has cleared away. Download hockey's favorite podcast, The Suspendables, and hear Wayne Gretzky tell us why kids should not play hockey all the time. That's a look at your drive. Now sending things over to Mark for a look at your news.
All right, what started as a peaceful protest against possible mass evictions ended up getting heated right on John Tory's doorstep yesterday. Tammy Sutherland is with us. Easy for me to say. Tammy, how are you this morning?
I'm good. Thank you so much, Mark. Yesterday, you're talking about those protests and just how tense they ended up. It actually started off very peaceful on the lawn of Queen's Park yesterday afternoon. There were hundreds who were protesting proposed changes to Bill 184, changes that advocates say will make it easier for landlords to kick tenants out, especially those tenants who have been unable to pay their rent because of the COVID-19 shutdown. Now, this protest here at Queen's Park eventually started to march through the streets, and it ended up outside of Mayor John Tory's condo, and that is when things got a little tense. One protester ended up being pulled down from a railing that she was climbing. You can kind of see her in the back there. Police pulling her down. Others say pepper spray was used, but no injuries and no charges or arrests have been reported.
We came here because John Tory lives here. He has been quiet. We know that the landlords in the province has made a decision that is not going to be in the favor of the tenants. There's possible hundreds of thousands of evictions that are going to happen in the city if John Tory and the city does not step up. That is an issue that the city is going to have to deal with because we already have a homelessness crisis, and it's only going to get worsened.
Now, the crowd here outside of the condo ended up dispersing at about 8 o'clock last night. The province says that the changes that are being proposed to be made to Bill 184 will actually strengthen tenant rights. It will make fines higher for landlords who complete any kind of unlawful evictions, and also make it easier for tenants and landlords to work together to come to some kind of compromise, especially when it comes to repayment plans. Now, this bill and the changes, they have not been passed just yet. These are proposed changes, but it has gone through its second reading at Queen's Park. I'll send it back to you, Mark.
All right, Tammy, thank you. Some good news for sports fans. Toronto announcing that outdoor sports and multi-use fields will be opening starting today. Soccer, softball, baseball, lacrosse, and cricket fields available for teams with permits and with the general public. A number of health measures will still be in place, though, such as limiting the amount of people allowed in each location at one time. York Region is dealing with a major COVID outbreak among some 30 workers at Vaughan's Ravine Mushroom Farm. The region's medical officer of health says they're on top of the situation, doing the best that they can.
We have one large outbreak at a farm and a few cases each at several farms in York Region. These have been proactively identified with the help of our hospital partners, in particular South Lake Hospital.
Now, public health officials have visited all affected farms, and they claim the risk to the general public is low. They were first made aware of the outbreak late last month.